town in this game on 2K Sports are Greg Anthony and courtside Doris Burke. Golden State. They coming home games are slipping.
And right now they're in the middle of what could be the most demanding part of their schedule. You gotta get some sore muscles and tired, weary legs when you're in a stretch like that. But not only the physical fatigue. There's the mental and emotional fatigue, too.
Yeah, certainly an additional challenge, no doubt. But considering their punishing schedule, it will take a toll. Now, they're not going to make any excuses, but we'll just have to see how they respond.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Von. And it's Aminu in at the 3 spot. Beyond the arc. Rebound Bogut. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it. And not as much, you know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They were going to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Here's McCollum. Rush grabs the miss.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's Green. It's stolen by Aminu. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And it's blocked by Curry. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Yeah.
There's the screen. McCollum loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first made in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game.
And also,
now, here's Lillard. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Reese Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Allen Crabbe, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Henderson.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
And And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And that one's good.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Livingston passes to Ezeli. It's 9-6. Oh! Did you see that? Whoa! Man, oh man!
He almost hit his head on the roof of the arena.
We just saw a man fly.
No.
Well, I tell you what, when he gets the hoop in his sight, he is dangerous.
Henderson kicks to Crabbe. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Yeah.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Crabbe. Baseline try. Tips it, but no good.
Let's go. Let's go.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, leading by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I just really like what... We're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
You gotta get out the lead for that.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Myers, Leonard. Al Farouk Camino is up there with Davis. Then it's Allen Crabbe, and it's McCollum in it, the one spot. Thompson with the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
That one wide left.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. So much fun, probably, to coach against. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Crabbe. Off target at the rim.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Out to Thompson. Misses the three. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Warriors, number one.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
The Warriors making a switch here. Ezeli's checked in. Here's the screen. Crabbe. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Crabbe's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Golden State moving it around. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Green with a screen on Davis. Thompson misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him.
Back.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Ezeli inside, working on Plumlee. To end the drought. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Pass to Aminu. Kept alive. Lillard dishes to Aminu. Great D that time from Green. Curry passes to Thompson. Shot from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Thompson's got 6 points. On its way from Curry for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Davis. Portland again missing. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pacers in Indiana.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good on the shot. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Green inside the three-point line. Here's Ezeli. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And Aminu kicks to Davis. Kicks it out to Lillard.
Let's go.
And so the ball out of bounds.
Let's go. Let's go. Dude, scared. Scared, bro.
We pull them choppers out at homicide. We used to travel back to Mexico. Never saw my phone.